Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to see my friend's brand new home in Tokyo, Japan. He's my classmate from Pune, India. He's here in Japan since last 7-8 years. He recently purchased his house in Edogawa, Tokyo. So let's take a quick tour of his house. It's a corner plot with the road on two sides. This is probably a colony road. It's a nice space for parking. It's a beautiful front door, so let's get in. This small step kind of thing at the entrance is called a genkan, which is very typical feature in Japanese homes. This is for removal of shoes, and taking your shoes inside the home is not a good manners in Japan. A typical switch pattern in Japanese homes, as you can see, use of wallpapers. Yeah, this is called genkan. Yeah, Japanese people usually they do not take their shoes inside, which is the similar thing in India as well. This is a living room. This elliptical light is also a very typical thing in Japanese homes. As you can see, this living room is quite big compared to the usual Japanese homes. In Japan, the homes are generally small, considering that there is a limited space especially in Tokyo. The houses are generally small, so this, by Japanese standard, this is a big house. This is a big living room. This here is a full-size window. They have this kind of a shutter kind of thing outside this window, which you can close with a remote or also manually. This hall is very well lit, and there is a storage space here. Small room besides kitchen with a sliding door partition. So it also has a storage cupboard. It's a nice and compact kitchen. So storage just below the staircase, storage space. Let's go to first floor. You see the quality of the work. The finishing is so good. Here is a bathroom, toilet and washing machine area. The use of space is so creative. They have given good space for storage, wash basin. This is a typical bathroom with a tiny bathtub. This is very typical in Japanese bathrooms. The passage here is narrow, so they have used a folding door for the toilet. It's nice. Japanese toilets are famous for being very high-tech. They come with a big control panel, and it's controls for sprayer, seat heating, massager, automatic opening of lid, and deodorizer, and even music in some of the toilets. It's nice space for washing machine, storage area below wash basin. As I mentioned earlier, the use of wallpaper is quite common in Japanese homes. The reason for that is the humidity. They use this porous kind of wallpaper, which helps in preventing the accumulation of moisture, as well as avoiding the build-up of the toxic molds. It's a nice wardrobe here. Since this is a corner plot, you have a open space on the right side as well. It's another wardrobe space on this wall. This is another bedroom. We have a sloping roof. A small study room attached to this bedroom. You can see the type of windows. Generally, we don't have this type of windows in India. Every country is having a distinct architecture of its own. So, sliding door for the balcony. We have taken the additional tap here just for the washing purpose. The use of veneer texture outside. Space for drying the clothes. So, as I mentioned, the corner plot is an advantage from the ventilation point of view and also for the sunlight. This is a colony road, not much of a hindrance of the traffic. It's a quiet neighborhood, which is a very typical thing in Japan generally. The finishing is so impressive. I mentioned this is a small kind of a study room. He's just moved in a couple of weeks back, so he's yet to bring in the furniture on beds and etc. So yeah, so a lot of windows, so it's good for the ventilation and natural light. It's a good wardrobe space for this room as well. On the left side also is plenty of open space. It's a good. There's no common wall on either side, which is a very good thing. It's not really common in Japan. You generally have the common walls. It's due to the scarcity of the space. Yeah. This is the Edogawa area in Tokyo metropolis. The nearest train station is a small Mori and also Heshigasa store as well. It's kind of a storeroom. It can be utilized as a changing room as well. It's a good amount of space here. It's a nice utilization of space. Yeah, I was mentioning about the nearest station being Funabori and Nishikasai. Nishikasai is it's literally called a Little India because many Indians live there, and there are many Indian restaurants. And you must have seen videos about Tokyo Mithaiwala. Yeah, so that place is just nearby to Nishikasai station. There are many Indian grocery stores and restaurants in Nishikasai. Not just Nishikasai, you will find Indian restaurants commonly everywhere in Japan. But these are typically run by Nepalese people, and the menu and the food is slightly different than what we get in India. As you can observe, it's a very quiet neighborhood, which is a very typical thing in Japan. It's unlike India, where mostly the neighborhood is quite lively. So, additional toilet they have on ground floor. Usually, most of the houses will have only one toilet bathroom in Japan. It's not very common to have more than one toilet. As already mentioned about the high-tech Japanese toilets. Here you can see the control panel for this. And the amazing fact about this house is this was constructed well within 3 months. So that's really astonishing speed of construction. But that's a very standard thing in Japan. since almost 58 to 60% home are built with wood. The speed of construction is quite fast. Nice LED in the POP. As I mentioned earlier, the Japanese homes are generally smaller, and the kitchen space is tiny in a typical Japanese home. But here in this home, you can see the kitchen space looks adequate. Some big fridge. It's a nice storage space here. Chimney with the exhaust and nice cooktop in storage just below the kitchen platform. Nice picture quality on this 77-inch Sony LED. Since they recently moved in here, they are yet to buy the furniture and other stuff. As I mentioned, 60% homes in Japan are built with wood. That is largely because of the fact that Japan lies on the fault zone, so earthquakes are quite frequent here. And there are two ways to protect your structure from earthquake. Either you make it stiff and heavy or make it light and flexible. So wooden construction is light and flexible compared to the RCC ones, and it's cost effective and faster. It also keeps the house cooler in summer and warmer in winter. So that's advantage. It's a nice view from outside in the night. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.